Top 5 Chinese SUVs that will shock the world in 2026. What if the SUV sitting in your driveway right now is already outdated? And what if the next game-changing vehicle that could replace your Tesla or BMW doesn't even come from Detroit, Stuttgart, or Tokyo? Because right now, Chinese automakers are preparing to launch a wave of SUVs in 2026 that industry experts say could completely flip the automotive world upside down. These aren't concept cars or empty promises. They're production-ready machines with cutting-edge technology, premium materials, and price tags that make Western brands nervous. And when we get to number 1 on this list, you'll see exactly why legacy automakers are starting to panic. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's jump straight into number 5. Number 5. Zeekr 7X. Coming in at number 5, we have the Zeekr 7X, an SUV that might just become the first true global contender from a Chinese EV brand. At first glance, this doesn't look like a budget vehicle at all. You get long, sleek proportions, razor-sharp LED lights that stretch across the entire front end, and a roofline that honestly screams premium European crossover. Park this next to a Tesla Model Y or a BMW iX3, and it doesn't look out of place. In fact, it looks more modern. But here's what most people don't realize. Zeekr is backed by Geely, the same massive automotive group behind Volvo, Polestar, and even Lotus. That means this SUV isn't some experimental side project. It's engineered with serious global ambitions, designed to take on Europe, North America, and Asia head-on. Step inside, and the 7X completely flips the script. There's a massive curved screen that merges the driver display and infotainment system into one seamless panel. The AI-powered assistant responds faster than Siri or Alexa, and you get luxury touches like reclining second-row seats and a glass roof with smart dimming technology that adjusts based on sunlight. Range? Up to 700 kilometers on a single charge, thanks to CATL's new Sealion battery technology. And here's the real kicker. It supports 800-volt fast charging, which means you can add nearly 300 kilometers of range in under 10 minutes. That's faster than most people's lunch break. Now, imagine this dropping into global markets priced under $45,000. At that point, it's not just competing with Tesla. It could genuinely replace it for thousands of buyers who want space, tech, and luxury without the premium badge markup. But trust me, number 4 makes this look tame by comparison. Number 4. BYD Sealion 07. At number 4, we have the BYD Sealion 07, and if you haven't been paying attention, BYD is already outselling Tesla globally in total EV deliveries. The Sealion 07 is a big reason why. From the outside, it looks like a sporty coupe SUV with flowing lines and a roofline that almost resembles a Porsche Cayenne Coupe. But here's the shocker. It's priced closer to a Toyota RAV4. What most people don't realize is that this SUV rides on BYD's E-Platform 3.0, which is built specifically for efficiency and performance. It packs BYD's famous Blade battery, known for being safer, thinner, and more heat-resistant than standard lithium-ion packs. Range? Up to 600 kilometers. But what nobody expected is that the Sealion is also tuned for serious performance. In dual motor form, it sprints from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4.9 seconds. Step inside and you'll see BYD's signature trick, a giant rotating touchscreen. Yes, you can flip it from portrait to landscape with one tap depending on what you're doing. Whether you're navigating, watching media, or checking vehicle settings, the screen adapts to you. Add in a premium audio system, augmented reality head-up display, and advanced driver assistance features, and suddenly this budget Chinese SUV feels like it belongs in a German luxury showroom. The starting price in China? Around $30,000. If BYD manages to land this in Europe or the United States under $40,000, brands like Toyota, Ford, Volkswagen, and Hyundai are going to be in serious trouble. But wait until you see number 3, because this one feels more like a spaceship than an SUV. Number 3. NIO ES6. Sliding into number 3 is the NIO ES6, freshly re-engineered for the 2026 model year. And here's why this vehicle is so disruptive. NIO isn't just selling you an SUV, they're selling you unlimited range. From the outside, the ES6 looks sleek and futuristic with slim LED headlights and a low athletic stance. But hidden beneath the body is NIO's secret weapon, battery swapping technology.
Instead of waiting 30 minutes at a charging station, you simply drive into a NIO power swap station, and in about 3 minutes, your SUV rolls out with a fully charged battery pack. That's faster than filling up with gasoline. What almost nobody realizes is that by 2026, NIO plans to have thousands of battery swap stations deployed across Europe, with partnerships already locked in across Germany, Norway, and the Netherlands. If that network spreads to North America and Asia, range anxiety becomes a thing of the past. Inside, you get lounge-like seats, an intelligent AI co-pilot named Nomi that literally swivels its little screen to face you when you talk to it, and customizable ambient lighting that adapts to your mood or driving conditions. Range on the new 150 kilowatt-hour semi-solid-state battery? Up to 900 kilometers. That's farther than most people drive in a week. The starting price in China is around $45,000. If NIO cracks the US market with affordable battery swap subscriptions, Tesla's supercharger advantage might just vanish overnight. But number 2 takes this fight to an even bigger stage. Number 2. XPeng G9. Now here's where things get serious. The XPeng G9 isn't just another electric SUV. It's the first Chinese EV with a legitimate world-first charging platform. Get this. It uses an 800-volt architecture paired with 480 kilowatt ultra-fast chargers. Translation, you can add 200 kilometers of range in under 5 minutes. That's basically the time it takes to grab a coffee and stretch your legs. From the outside, the G9 looks premium with clean, minimalist lines and a Porsche-like silhouette. But here's what nobody expected. It's absolutely stuffed with technology that feels like science fiction. XPeng's XNGP system is one of the world's most advanced driver assistance suites available today. It can self-park in tight garages, navigate complex city streets, and merge onto highways almost hands-free. It's not full autonomy, but it's shockingly close. Step inside, and you're immediately hit with dual 15-inch touchscreens, a Dolby Atmos 22-speaker surround system, and even massage seats in the higher trims. Range tops out at 650 kilometers. And performance-wise, the dual-motor version rockets from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.9 seconds. Here's the jaw-dropper. In China, the G9 starts at just $43,000. Compare that to a BMW i or a Tesla Model X, and you start to see why Western automakers are genuinely sweating bullets. But wait until you see number 1, because this one feels more like a spaceship than an SUV.
Number 1. Hongqi E-HS9. All right, here it is, the SUV that could genuinely shock the luxury automotive world, the Hongqi E-HS9. Hongqi, which literally translates to red flag, was once China's exclusive government vehicle brand, reserved only for high-ranking officials. Now they're building one of the boldest, most luxurious electric SUVs you've ever seen. Think of the E-HS9 as China's answer to the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, but fully electric. From the outside, it's absolutely massive. A towering chrome grille, 22-inch wheels, split LED headlights, and a design presence that makes a Tesla Model X look almost plain by comparison. Step inside and you're surrounded by 3 giant digital screens that stretch across the entire dashboard, a crystal gear selector, quilted leather seats that recline like business class on an international flight, and air suspension that glides over every bump in the road like it doesn't exist. Range? Around 660 kilometers on a full charge. But here's the twist. Hongqi is positioning this SUV not just as a car, but as a statement of prestige and technology combined. In markets like Norway, the EHS9 is already undercutting traditional luxury rivals by tens of thousands of dollars. And the 2026 refresh model is rumored to include semi-autonomous highway driving capabilities plus 350 kilowatt ultra-fast charging support, cutting charging time to less than 20 minutes for an 80% charge. Now imagine this, a full-size luxury electric SUV at roughly half the price of a Range Rover EV or a Mercedes EQS SUV. That's why industry insiders say this vehicle could genuinely redefine what premium mobility looks like for the next decade. All right, here's the real takeaway. The Chinese SUV wave isn't just coming, it's already here. Zeekr, BYD, NIO, XPeng, and Hongqi are proving that by 2026, the global SUV game won't look anything like it does today. These brands are bringing faster charging, longer range, smarter technology,
better interiors, and shockingly competitive prices. And the big question hanging over the entire automotive industry right now is this: are Western brands ready to compete at this level, or are they already too late? Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 SUVs shocked you the most? Do you think the Zeekr 7X can really challenge the Tesla Model Y head-to-head? Or is the Hongqi E-HS9 about to rewrite what luxury means in the EV world? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this countdown and want to see more deep dives into the future of EVs, SUVs, and the global automotive industry, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with anyone who still thinks Chinese cars can't compete with the big names. Because the revolution isn't coming, it's already happening. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.